Veronica Wells from MadamNoir.com, and today we're here with Miss Syleena Johnson. How are you this afternoon?
I'm fine, and you? How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you, thank you. So we want to talk about your album. It's the 6th album that the world knows about, but you were just telling me, how many albums have you recorded?
I've recorded completely full through 9 albums, but well, I guess the greatest hits doesn't count because that was already songs that I already recorded. So
right.
I'd say I recorded completely 8 albums, but then there's 10 album attempts and 9 in the world.
All right, let's talk about this latest project.
Chapter 5, Underrated, is the bomb. And if I was not, like, let's say I wasn't me and I was like a listener and I listened to the whole album, there wouldn't be a low point ever. Everything is happy and it shows where I am in my life. And it's confident. Even the song Stonewall is like a song that talks about my struggle and past, but it's struggle with uplifting. So this album is happy and fun.
Good. So on the album, you released a single, A Boss. So tell us a little bit about that song and the video for it.
Boss is about a woman who has her stuff together, and then it's a woman who's looking for a man who's equally yoked.
Right. And that's not a message we hear all the time. It's always about him having it.
Exactly.
I ain't looking for nobody that could pay my bills. Got my own house and I got my own wheels. Got my own money when I want my own thrills. Got my own bottles popping in their own cheeks.
So yeah, I just think it's, just a powerful but fun way of saying, I need me a man that's like me. Well, not exactly like us. We don't want us. We don't want a man that's like us.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, that's doing too much.
So there are rumors that Chad Ochocinco is your brother.
Next question. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, he is, but we don't get into it because it's just something we just kind of discovered. So we just we're still like learning each other and stuff. So
did you know that when you put him in the video?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So what is the deep message behind the title Underrated? Or is there a deep message?
There is a deep, well, I hate to go into that whole thing because we'll be here like until midnight.
The short version.
Yeah, let me try to cliff note it, which is hard for me to do. But, okay, so everybody know Chapter 1, Love, Pain, and Forgiveness. That's the first album. I kind of like, I mirror my titles and my concepts using the Bible. You know how they say the Bible is the self-help guide to our lives, right? So I kind of I try real hard. Of course I fall short, everybody, we all do, we off the chain. But I try to follow as much as I can, the principles that God wants us to do, and I try to find revelation in things in my life by referring back to the Bible. Now we're here at Chapter 5. I've been through 1 through 4 of my life. So now I'm in a place where I'm confident within who I am as far as my gift is concerned, my family is concerned, and the one thing that kept me going in the industry was my fans. So the next album, I allowed them to pick the title, and so we were on Twitter and Facebook and stuff, and like, what do you think? And so everybody was like, you're the most underrated artist of our time. Underrated. So I'm like, that's cool, because that's like the story of David and Goliath. Wow. David was underrated, you know what I'm saying? They didn't think that he could be Goliath because he was so small, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of, for me, David and Goliath is like, I'm David and the industry is Goliath. The industry is so big, and it's really, you cannot attack it as one person, but David did, and he was triumphant.
So tell us what you want to do next in your career. What's next for you? What do you want to accomplish?
Oh my God, there's so many things that I'm going to do. I don't like to say want to, I like to speak those things as if. First of all, I'm preparing for a reality show. Okay. So much fun. Now watch this show. It's too fun. It's called Diary of a Diva. Okay. And it's Faith Evans presents. So it's me, Faith, she's one of the producers, Angie Stone, Nikki Gilbert from Brownstone, the lead singer, then Lily from SWV, Monifa, she's from New York, Lily from New York too, Kiki Wyatt, and then Tisha Jaretta is the newest member, she's from Detroit, of Brownstone. And it's going to follow us around and depict our lives. We're all friends. It's almost like it's like R&B Housewives meets Unsung. The cool thing about Diary of a Diva is that our jobs are the forefront of why we're doing the show.
Okay.
So it shows strong women in careers who also happen to have babies, husbands, differences, and all of those things.
Right.
But the job, it's intriguing because we're recording artists that have to juggle all of these things.
Right.
So we're getting ready to tape that in October in Atlanta. And then I'm in school still for, I'm trying to finish my degree because I dropped out of college to become a recording artist.
Is it still psychology?
No, it was psychology and theater. Then I switched to music and theater minor. So it's totally different. It's nutrition science. Because what I've always been into nutrition, always been into working out and stuff and everything. So I want to create DVDs for children, like where the kids are on the DVD doing the classes and everything. And I want to do like, have one for moms and moms with their kids, like a whole line of DVDs that talks about nutrition and how they eat and recipes and all that stuff.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. Anything else you want to add?
Follow me on Twitter, Syleena_Johnson. Go to my Facebook page, Syleena Johnson, the official page, and it's also the new SJ. Follow me.
And you can follow Madame Noir at Madame Noir on Twitter, and you can like us on Facebook.
Cool.